That was a really productive meeting. It's looking very positive for the farm shop, and it looks like it'll all go ahead at some point, hopefully within the next 6 months. As I'm here, I thought it was a good opportunity to look around Elizabeth's farm. As you can see, it's a much older farm with some older style of shed, but she has got a load of farmland here in the distance, which you can see. But just down the bottom here is a newer shed, which she's copied from my farm. She saw that I had them and thought it worked really well. And if I just quickly squeeze through the bushes down here, you'll see that this is the sign we saw many months ago from the main road. Back up here at the main bulk of the farm, as you can see, there's a lot more old style sheds and big industrial units you can see there, like the silo. But this is most definitely the best part of the farm. This gate here brings you access out onto the main road, which down there is the harvester shop, and in that direction is my farm. And here we have more sheds which have very large access into here from the main road. I think it's a very clever design, and I wish I had something like this on my farm. That's a very brief tour of Elizabeth's farm. It's time to head back to mine and crack on with some tasks. A few months have passed since that last clip, and I'm here at the top field just clearing out the shed here. Obviously this is where the farmers market will go, so I've been working on clearing that out, and I've just put the last of the bales in the back of the trailer here. I'm going to take these down to the farm, and you'll see there are quite a few changes on the farm as some time has passed since we last spoke. As you can see, we're in January now, and let me tell you, it's been quite a harsh winter. It's been quite difficult to get jobs done, but I have been tidying up the fields up there, which you can see. It's just been trying to find odd jobs to do around the farm, and this is why I've made a few changes to the yard itself, which you'll see now as we pull in. So the first thing to note is this bit of the yard up here. I'll just hop out of the tractor so you can see the full scale of what I've done. These are some much larger sheds which can store a lot more stuff. I've also got this van round here for obviously the eggs and smaller items that I want to transport. So this bit of the yard is right up the top of the field. As you can see, there is the older bit of the yard with the older sheds down there to the chickens, and we still have the field here which is growing nicely. One thing to note here, this is an animal pen. This is for sheep. Whether I will get the sheep this winter, we'll have to see. It's just a case of what jobs need to be done around the farm. So I do note that a lot of these pallets need to be cleared here, as obviously the top shelf is starting to fill. And I might look at selling on some grain because money has been tight over the last few months. Down here we've still got some of the same equipment in these sheds, and the chickens here are doing really well and have reproduced really well as well, and I might look at selling some of them on. The eggs themselves haven't done that great. They're a bit slow. We've only just got this one pallet, but that's something we can work on in the coming months. Checking the weather, it does look like there's some more snow due, so I am going to head to the shop because I have ordered a salt spreader for the roads, because I have found that on these frosty mornings it's been quite difficult to maneuver around the farm, and obviously demolition work will start up on the top field, so I kind of want to get that road as clear as possible just in case any snow does set, because Clive will want that work done as quickly as possible. So it does mean we're off on another trip down to the shop, but we haven't done this for a very long time. I certainly haven't, and it's nice to just sort of get out away from the farm, because it's been a lot of twiddling my thumbs, just trying to wait on things and see what the weather's like. Like I say, it has been a difficult few months, hence why there's been such a big time jump, because there's not really been a lot to show. It's been quite difficult, and it's been quite a slow process trying to get this farmers market up and running. But I'm sure now once we get the ball rolling, it'll all just happen instantly. So here I'm just attaching the equipment, and I've got some salt here which I can just fill. And frustratingly, I am going to be left with a bag. Right, let's get this down to the farm and start spreading. I think I'll send the drone up so you get some nice drone shots of the surrounding area, as it'll be something a little bit different instead of me always working on a field. I'm going to be a good neighbour and start here in the centre of the village. I might just quickly reverse up the road here and do a bit towards Elizabeth's farm and then make my way down to mine. Let's send the drone out. And that's that task done. Hopefully I've done a good enough job. I've tried to get as many of the areas as possible, and I've sort of done as much of the main road. I carried on down here because obviously a lot of the parking for the church is down here, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Whilst I was doing that task, I have been told that some progress has been made on the top field. The shed has been demolished, and supposedly there is diggers on site and material. I'm very excited to see the process of this evolve, and obviously there might be a few tweaks in the plans. We'll see what happens in the coming months, but I believe the aim is to get this place open for like early to mid-spring. Hence why work has started now. So it's going to be quite noisy over the next couple of months, but this will definitely benefit all us farmers in the surrounding area. Here we are. There's concrete blocks out the front here, cones everywhere. Whoa, a lot of work has been made here. As you can see, there's lots of materials around. It's very muddy as well by the looks of things. And the diggers are on site. There's no one on the site at the moment. They've all gone home for the day. But I just thought I'd have a quick look myself and just see how it's all getting on. So yeah, this will be the last look at the field. Probably the next time there'll be a farmer's market here. But that's an update here on the top field. Now it's time to head back down to the main farm. And the next time we speak, I'll be doing all my odd jobs around the farm, which includes pallets and selling grain. So I'll see you all then for that one. Until then, bye for now.